I know mostly all of us heard about the shooting at the parade in Chicago, the mass shooting. But also on the 4th of July, we had a shooting in Las Vegas at the Strip where there's thousands of people. And it's a blessing only one person got shot. And it is a tragedy to hear that that person did lose their life. And also in Virginia, they had an attempted 4th of July mass shooting that was foiled. It didn't happen because somebody leaked it out and they were captured. That's a good thing. Definitely, that's a good thing. Well, anyway, in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the 4th of July, a shooting on Fremont Street broke out after an altercation took place between a bunch of youngsters, right? But you have to think about this. Fremont Street is just like Mardi Gras down in New Orleans or something like that, where people are walking back and forth, and they doing this every night. And now you got to imagine the 4th of July, people are really out there, and they're out there thick. And for a youngster to shoot with all those people out there like that is a shame. Shooting happened on Fremont Street in Las Vegas, and it has prompted conversation among city officials about whether Sin City, also known as Las Vegas, should have a curfew for people under 21 years of age. Because of that shooting, the city officials in Las Vegas are having conversations about whether they should have a curfew for people under 21 years of age. And that would be something, right? You go on vacation from another state and you got your young children with you that's under 21 years of age, and it's a curfew. You got to take them back to the hotel, or you might have to go back to the hotel and sit with them as well. So that's going to be something to see. But anyway, a fight broke out on Fremont Street between some youngsters. And as they're fighting, they took the fight to the streets. And when they got to the streets, one youngster pulled out a gun and started shooting and shot the 16-year-old. And Fremont Street is, for those who don't know, Fremont Street is in downtown Las Vegas. Officers say that they determined that a fight had broke out between two male suspects, one of whom fired a gun at the other. Authorities transported the victim to a nearby hospital. Apparently, they have footage of the incident posted online, which shows a group of men fighting in a crowd. They moved to the streets, at which time one points and shoots and fired, and the crowd disperses. And I actually am going to have that video posted in the description for those who care to take a look, because it doesn't make sense for things like this to happen. And you're talking about a crowded space like that. That could have turned out a mass shooting, because on any given day, it's thousands of people moving back and forth down Fremont Street. And for somebody to be reckless like that, which we know young people are reckless as hell, to be reckless like that, get into a scuffle, and then you just started shooting. Yeah, you shot one of the young men, but was it even the young man you were trying to shoot? And it was a 16-year-old who they have as a suspect in connection with the shooting. in Las Vegas, which is really supposed to be like a fun family casino, money making, big attractions. But nowadays, homicide offenses in Las Vegas have increased by 57%. And that's quite a bit. It's increased. So everywhere is getting dangerous, people. And we definitely have to have our head on a swivel. We can't be running around here when things looking like they're about to escalate. We just want to sit back and be bystanders and watch and see what the hell happens. If we're not intervening to stop something, we might as well keep on keeping on and keep ourselves safe and out the way. If you're the kind of person that say, hey, it ain't my business, so I'm not going to worry about it, we need to stay out the way. We don't need to be trying to get some footage to put on social media or trying to just see, I want to see what's going to happen. Because you could be the one that catch one of them strays. These are not trained shooters out here. We know some of those mass shooters are, but these characters that was downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street, they definitely were not mass shooters. They definitely couldn't shoot. Yeah, he shot and killed somebody, the youngster did. But overall, he could have shot and killed anybody, even a bystander, you or your child. So we got to definitely keep ourselves out of harm's way. But I just wanted to bring it to you that this is another shooting that happened on the 4th of July, even though we know we have shootings every day. But I don't know if any of you guys were privy to it. But also I want to know, let me know in the comments, do you think they should put a curfew on people that are 21 years and younger in Las Vegas? In my opinion, they probably should. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have to make things tougher when people break the law. We got to say, hey, yeah, one bad apple does spoil the whole basket. So we take it. If I was them, I'd make it a probationary period. For the next 6 months, 21 years and younger, curfew. Why? Because now we're setting a presence that we're not going to have this. Because it's too many foreigners and different people that come to Las Vegas because it's the city that never sleeps. It's too many people that live out here. Like me and my family, we like to go to Las Vegas and go down to Fremont Street. And you know what I'm saying? We don't want to have ourselves in harm's way while we going just to have a good time and get out. You know what I'm saying? So, in the comments, let me know. Do you think they should put a curfew on the people that are under 21? And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the